All right, tell it.
Okay, well, like, it's like a story about how this kid named Alan, was my friend's cousin, how he fell in his own doo-doo in the ditch because we was like playing outside and stuff, and his mom was like real strict. So when he does stupid stuff, he likes doing like a lot of stupid stuff, and so.
What's one example he did?
Like when his like when he got a pet rat and he burned his pet rat trying to do a magic trick. I don't know. And he got a whipping for it afterwards. And like okay, but it's like it's kind of like that. But like one time he was playing outside and we used to live in like this cul-de-sac, like Ed and Eddie kind of cul-de-sac, like a ditch behind it and everything. But like and like what he did was. He was like, y'all gotta take a dump. And we was like all 8, so we really thinking of stupid stuff back then. But we all like, no, Alan, don't. And like, Alan's like, no, I gotta take one now, cause he's like real hard headed. And then he's like, Alan, don't, cause you know how your mom is, and you got your new T-shirt on and everything. And like, he's like, no, I'm gonna go take one in the ditch. And we're like, whatever, man. And so he gonna go ahead and take one in the ditch. And so we all waiting like outside for like 5 minutes or whatever. And then he finished. He's like, y'all, I'm done. I'm like, okay, cool. So we like, okay, come out. And then we're like, just be careful or whatever. And then he's like, this is like this little stick that we usually use to like climb out the ditch. Or like it's like off a little or a little tree thingy or whatever. And then he was climbing it. And it was like it was like, oh snap. And then it was like, and he broke. I swear it was the most dramatic thing. It was like, he fell down and he was crying and stuff. We was like, oh my god, is he okay? Like we thought the worst happened. Like he fell on a needle or something like that. He climbed out the ditch. He had doo-doo all on the back of his shirt. He was like, and then it was like, oh. And then we was like, okay, well, and we was all laughing. We was like, we told you not to do it. He was walking home crying because he knew as soon as he got home he was getting a whooping. But the funny thing is, we was all at his house, or his mom was all watching us at the time or whatever. And so like he was in the house. We went back to the house with him, and yeah, we got a whooping. But that's not even the worst part. His mom dragged him upstairs, threw him in the shower, right? Left the door wide open. And then he was like, he was crying and stuff. Like, Mama, no! No! And then like. And they're like, okay, and you know, us being little kids, of course we gonna look, we nosy and stuff. So we look and we laughing and like all that. And she wiping him with the washcloth and stuff. The funniest part is, she wiped all up in his ass, right? But then she took the same washcloth she used to wipe with his ass and wipe in his mouth. Yo, oh my god. He's like, oh. Mama, no. And we called him Doodoo Breath after that.
What'd Khalil say?
Khalil said, oh no. Doodoo Breath. Like, we never lived it. Every time we say Doodoo Breath, whenever we see him, he gets all mad. It's like, man, whatever. It's so funny.